Hello, can y'all hear me now? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. The mic went out. Hold tight. All right, so let's just get into it. Now, like I said earlier, the match itself was good. The whole show had a particular flow to it. It was get your ass out there, do your match, have your little moment to do, and then get in the back because we got another match to do and we don't have time. We gotta move. We gotta move. But it didn't rush the matches. I do think that Drew and Sammy's match finish was rushed. I do think that. But other than that, the entire show was really good. This match was great. I liked the match. I thought the match was fun. It had some highs and lows on both sides, but for the most part, both people had a pretty decent showing in the match. But ultimately, Sammy fell to Drew, which was typical. I low key wish that Jay Uso would have came out there and got some get back, especially for himself, his brother Sammy, and of course his brother Jimmy getting kicked in the face last night. So I wish that would have happened. But other than that, it was a solid match. So I wasn't mad at it. You feel like it was too long? I mean, they rushed to finish, so it seemed like they may have gone over. But it was a good match. I'm not mad at it. Um, I don't know. I wanted it to be cleaned up a little bit better, and I wanted to add a little bit more legs to Jay Uso and Drew McIntyre's upcoming feud. It looks like that's what I wanted. But they did it. They didn't do that, so it is what it is. Not mad at it. Jay probably gonna get his leg back this Monday for sure. That's fine, but you have an opportunity to extend it, so use it, in my opinion. Let's not go to that match. Let's go to the next one, which was Io Sky and Liv Morgan. I actually really enjoyed this match. I thought that both Liv and Io performed pretty well in this match. Both of them were competing on their own, no interference, and I appreciated it. Liv Morgan got to prove that she can win her matches on her own without interference from her family. And Io Sky damn near had that championship multiple times. But I mean, it just wasn't in the cards. We saw Io lost to the Oblivion, and then Rhea Ripley came out there and made it very clear that she is not finished with Liv Morgan. And it looks like those two are going to have their differences settled probably at January 6th because they already got Roman booked for January 6th. I would not be surprised if Liv Morgan and Rhea's match isn't booked for January 6th as well. But overall, this was a solid match. I thought this was one of the best matches on the card. Both women performed exceptionally well. And I got to give it to Liv. She did great. And it was a good matchup between the two of them. So Liv retained her title. She's still champion, and she will be facing off against Rhea at some point, which I said it's probably going to be January 6th. Um, the middle felt like it lasted forever. Okay, when I tell y'all, nobody at my friend's house nobody at my friend's house. I was watching at like Live. Like, oh, he was at your friend's house and nobody like Live. Well, I mean, right is right and fair is fair. I'm not surprised by that at all. I like this match as well, but I heard Liv Morgan suffered a broken nose after that knee to the face. Well, she did. It was earned. Not gonna lie. Like Io cracked her right in her shit. So if she broke her nose, it obviously was accidental, but she earned it. She definitely was a trooper for fighting through it. She is one tough cookie. I could give her that. Let's go to the next one. Gunther defended his men's world heavyweight championship. And I like this match the best. If I had to pick my favorite of all the matches on the card, this one I liked the most. I liked it for very simplistic reasons. There was no true definitive winner until the end. You didn't know who was going to win. You had an inkling, you had a feeling, but you weren't necessarily clear. And that's what made that fun in terms of this match. Damian could have taken it. Gunther could have had it. And there were many times where Finn could have taken it. And again, in this match, nobody had the upper hand. Everybody had an equal opportunity at this championship. And ultimately, Gunther was able to come in and maintain himself at the top of the mountain as a champion. And he did it clean. There was no interference. Nobody can tell him that they helped him along. And Finn Balor was the one who suffered the pin. So this is just going to be the knife or the nail in his coffin. And I know that Liv Morgan is going to give him hell on Monday when they be talking about this shit. Okay. That's if they lose again. All right. My friend screamed, damn it, that bitch won. That nigga will be all right, child. Glad Finn got pinned like the loser he is. Also, in a group of non-wrestling fans, very, very casual, the group is also like this match the best. This was the best match on the card, in my opinion. It was my favorite, and it was great. It was fun. It was solid, and everybody had an equal this belt. I really, really liked this, and it was just my favorite match. I loved it so much. I was glad Finn got thrown out of the ring. Spoiler, my friend that watches wrestling, we were the only ones who liked Gunther. The rest of the room was split between Damian and Finn. Nicole had a whole thing going on where she was at watching. She had a whole thing. Finn, the backstabber, didn't win. Yes, nope, he did not win. But shout out to Gunther. He put on a great performance and was able to best both of these men. But I don't think him and Damian Priest are done. In fact, I think they're going to run it back again. And that'll probably be the last time that he faces off against Damian. And he'll go in another direction, which he definitely deserves to do. But Finn Balor, this was his last go round. And now he'll never get another shot at that championship as long as Gunther has it. This is it for him. So let's get to the Women's United States Championship. All right. Michin and Chelsea put on a banger of a match. This was the only match that had interference in it. This was the only match that had outside interference in it. I wish that she would have went over clean on Michin, but obviously that's not in Chelsea's character. And Piper is stuck to her hip like glue. And so that's the way that it's going to work. For the most part, both women performed exceptionally well, even though Piper interfered like at least 2 or 3 times in this match. Ultimately, Chelsea was in Ryder country. So, of course, all of Zack Ryder, a.k.a. her husband's fans, were rooting for her. And she had all the momentum on her side. And of course, she had big ass Piper in her corner. Chelsea was able to hit the unprettier in the most epic fashion. She was on the top turnbuckle, countered whatever Michin was trying to do, and then hit the unprettier and was able to become the inaugural Women's United States champion. So there you go. She won. Am I sad? I'm disappointed because I wanted Michin to get it. I am disappointed. Am I mad about it? Not really, because either way, it's a good look for the title. But I really wanted Michin to get it because it always seems like she's always putting somebody else over to get to the top of the mountain, and she never gets there. And that's the only thing I hate, is that she is always helping somebody else get there, but she never gets there. It's like her and Candice be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I just really wanted her to get that championship. I did. She said, literally, all my friends were drunk besides me. They were bar hopping, then came to our one friend's house to finish off the night. I got there 30 minutes before the show started. Jesus. Chelsea winning the United States champion was the highlight of the night. Sure. Michin will probably get it next, depending on what Char want to do when she gets back. I know Charlotte going after Nia Jax. There's just a feeling that that woman is going after Nia Jax. She just is. Chelsea better watch out for Piper. That's all I'm saying. I agree. Michin should have won the match, but hopefully someday she will get another opportunity at that title. Chelsea, shit popped off after the show went off the air. What you mean? All right, y'all. So let's get to the last match of the night, which was Cody and Kevin. All these new shiny belts for Charlotte. I know she foaming at the mouth. Child. Just saw Cody got stretchered out. I didn't see any of that. But obviously it's online, so... Hold on, y'all. I'm hot. Drew, I can't do nothing for you. I'm hot too. Hold tight, y'all. It's on Twitter. Okay, I would show y'all, but YouTube is definitely going to flag me if I show y'all. So let me go look and see what everybody's talking about before we get to this match. And I'll be back. Hold tight. Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't desired. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Rolling 80 wheels in the city. Riding on you. Gotta roll loyalty, gotta give her release. Spread your legs down, down, I'm going out to eat. Hit the raw sounds when the rock up in your weed. I'ma roll on the forever, let her roll on me. Split this one down the middle, wake up in harmony. Eclipse. Don't close your eyes to get away. Just make my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing. Yeah. The
10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-Class, that's just a start. It get plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, this chess games, but shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment.
Okay. Kevin Owens has lost his fucking mind. Well, overall, this was a good pay-per-view event. Kevin and his power drivers. All right. So let's talk about this match. Simplest explanation of this match is that it was expected. Cody brought back the Winged Eagle belt, which was like a dream of his to bring back, which kudos to him for being able to bring it back. He brought it back. They had their match. They were going back and forth. At one point, Kevin had control. At one point, Cody had control. But the refs got knocked out twice. So the original referee got knocked out by Kevin. The second referee got knocked out by Cody. Then Kevin decided to try to cheat and bring the chair into the match. And Cody used it. Cody did the crossroads on the chair, taking out Kevin Owens and got the win. The ref counted. It was 1, 2, 3. Now, I didn't know that anything happened after the match, but it seems that Kevin Owens decided to attack Cody. He was mad because he lost. He attacked Cody and hit him with a illegal move, which is the pile driver. They have outlawed this move, and Kevin used it, and Cody was stretchered out of the arena. Triple H and his storytelling, honey. I has no clues. All I can tell you is, for the most part, this was a good match. It was a good storyline between the two of them. Hopefully it'll continue and they'll, fight it out. But it was very, very interesting. Other than that, y'all, that was your Saturday night main event. It was a good show. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people were pissed off that there were no titles changing hands. I don't know why. There were no promises made, and there have only been 2 instances where titles have changed hands on Saturday night main event. If you don't know your history, then just say that. But they clearly said it during the broadcast. Michael said it twice, that titles haven't changed hands but twice in Saturday night main event history. And this is what is it, like 30 years that it's coming back to TV? They weren't going to change hands. This was just to end some feuds, start others, and possibly extend other feuds. And begin something new with Chelsea becoming the Women's United States champion. So some of y'all's expectations are a little weird. You can't say a pay-per-view was bad or a TV special was bad simply because you didn't get what you want. The show itself was solid. The matches were great. And you have to remember, this is on network television. If you didn't want the commercials, you should have took your ass to Peacock. Watched it on Peacock. Because you could have watched it on Peacock. You would have got some commercials, right? But you wouldn't have gotten as much as what we got on network television, okay? You could have got, because we had some picture in the picture. You wouldn't have gotten that kind of stuff on Peacock. You would have just got the straight stream. So if you had an issue with the broadcast, you should have stuck with Peacock because it broadcasted on Peacock as well as on NBC. You guys have to understand, this is network television. This is one of the major networks that they were on. They got to put on commercials. Okay? You can't go bitch and complain about commercials. Like, come on, son. Goodness. Overall, I like this TV PLE. Okay, this TV special was good. Now, Saturday night main event is coming back again. This is going to start January 25th. But it's going to happen after they have the Netflix debut of Raw. Okay? Hold on. Oh my gosh. My nose is stopped up. Yes, I'm stopped up. Anyways, Raw is going to be live on Netflix January 6th. Okay. And the very first match announced for that pay-per-view or for that TV show is the Tribal Chief Tribal Combat. Tribal Combat will happen on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed Saturday Night Main Event. I had a good time watching it. I hope you guys had a good time watching it. If you're listening to me in the playback, please comment below and let me know what you thought about the show. If you enjoyed it, if you hated it, if you loved it, please tell me why. Okay, and start a conversation in the comments. That's what I figured. Rickster said on Peacock it had less commercials. So if you have issues with the show on regular NBC, just watch it on fucking Peacock. There you go. All right. So y'all have conversation in the comments if you want to talk about it further. I will see you guys on Monday after Monday Night Raw. It's going to be a time. A time will be had. Okay. Now, I did mention in my previous recap of SmackDown. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. The previous recap of SmackDown, I'm well aware that Tessa Blanchard, the Crimson Chin, has returned to TNA. I don't care. And I'm not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about her. We're not going to talk about her matches or anything that she has going on because I don't like Tessa. And I'm not going to give that woman the time of day. Okay? Yeah, okay. So let's just leave it at that. But also it's on NBC. What y'all expect? That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Will Cody Rhodes face Kevin Owens again? Of course. Of course he's going to face him again. If he doesn't face him on January 6th, he more than likely will face off against him on Royal Rumble. Or he'll do it on the next Saturday Night Main Event, which is on the 25th of January. So it probably will be around that time that he faces off against Kevin. So we'll wait and see. Exactly. I'm not going to give that woman any time. So if y'all want to talk about her, y'all are more than welcome to go to somebody else's page and do that. But me personally, I will not be discussing her over here because I have nothing to talk about. Okay. I have nothing to talk about when it comes to her. I don't care that she came back. That's her business. That's TNA's business. I won't be watching anything she does over there. I'll support Joe Hendry and everybody else over there. But the moment she comes across my screen, it's a no-go for me. So y'all make sure y'all stick around. Okay. Monday, we will be talking about Monday Night Raw. If the numbers on my other videos come back and they're close to what I normally do with live videos, or anything like that, then I more than likely will go live after Monday Night Raw. If the numbers are pretty decent with my recaps and just me doing the audio and showing you guys everything and I'm not live, then I'm probably going to stick with that because the numbers don't lie. Okay? But we'll see. I promise y'all will get live videos every week. I promise you that. And we can discuss whatever y'all want to discuss live. I am so open to that. I got to make sure my channel is getting fed. You feel me? With all that being said, I will see you guys on Monday. I promise. Bye.
If you don't want to see me, if you don't want to see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where